All praises to the Most High. This is Elliot. Hey, I'm getting ready for Passover in this Gregorian year of 2025. And I figured I would go ahead and stream and kind of come live today to kind of talk about some of the things I've gone through, getting ready, and the evolution of Passover as a believer in these last days here. I'm in the car. I'm actually about to go to the next destination because what happened is that I went and got some lamb, right? So first of all, Passover. The Bible says that we are supposed to keep this celebration, keep this feast day forever. It means it don't stop, right? So when you start to read the Bible for what it is and you realize that Easter is made up and not what we're supposed to be doing, then you have to get into the Word and find out what's really going on. And I'll tell you that the evolution over the years for Passover for me is literally just taking it a step further and a step further and a step further in terms of how serious I get with trying to follow and line up with the Word of the Most High when it comes to keeping the Passover of the Most High. And so the reason why I thought I would go ahead and record today and not later this week is because I'm going to get it out of the way because I'll be coming up on Passover, and when that comes up, this feast, actually, I don't think I'm going to be doing any filming unless the Most High says something otherwise. However, I do want to mention, sorry, bumpy roads here. I do want to mention that I was all excited, right? I went and got some lamb. I got it at a good price. And then I realized when I got it back in the car and threw it down, I saw the flip side. And I thought I looked in the store. And this is real important. It said it was halal. Even though it was Australian lamb, it was halal. And so now, halal, just in the Bible, halal would be it would be comparable to food sacrificed to idols, which we're not supposed to eat as the children of the Most High. Because a lot of the whole sacrifice process, all that has to do with praying to a God other than the Most High God. And then they drain the blood and all that stuff. So that whole butchering or the slaughtering process is not for us. We would be more of just not that. I'm not going to go into anything else. So, long story short here, I want to talk about what we're supposed to do. You know, just kind of an overview of Passover and how we can celebrate it and the things that we should be looking forward to doing. Now, first of all, the whole blueprint, the guidelines of everything that you're going to need for Passover is going to be found in the scriptures in the book of Exodus in the 12th chapter. You can read through there. It'll give you a play-by-play. You know, it's going to say get some lamb, but don't get too much lamb. If you have a lamb that's too big, then make sure that you share it with your neighbors. You know, don't eat the leftover lamb in the morning. Cook the lamb by fire. It's get a lamb without spot and without blemish. And so, you know, when I had gotten the lamb, I got it for a good price. I was excited. I was like, okay, it's cool. It says actually getting the lamb, you know, you get your lamb together on the 10th day. And then from the 10th day to the 14th day of the first month would be the Passover. So that means that if you get your lamb on the 10th day, then you kind of got this lamb before you slaughter it. You're getting to know it, you know, appreciating the lamb's getting respect for the lamb's getting respect for you, and you know it's about to be sacrificed. So I was trying to get my lamb a little early, so that was another step, because sometimes I wait to the last minute and I'm getting everything on the night of Passover. And so, you know, I try to get a little early, get prepared on the 10th day, even though it's not really the 10th day. Matter of fact, I'm going to get into this too. We don't know for sure. Not everybody knows for sure. exactly when to really call this day the Passover, what the exact date is. But I'll say for the most part, just follow the Most High. I feel like it seems like every year as this awakening has come about that we're narrowing in, getting closer and closer to most people kind of being within 2 to 3 days apart from each other. You know, I've seen people all over the place. And a lot of these people that were, you know, publicizing and celebrating these feast days were some of these camps, and a lot of them were full of wickedness and distractions and run and owned and operated by the evildoers anyway. Let's put it that way. But anyway, so we're going to get our lamb together. We're going to cook it by fire. That's all Exodus 12. So that means throw it on the grill. If you don't like lamb, just get a little lamb, eat another meat if you have to, you know. And then fire it up with some unleavened bread. In the stores, the Jewish people, they have matzah crackers, and those are kind of nasty. It's just really, really, really dry saltines. Some people like it. I don't. I've had it before. The best thing to do is go online and find you a little recipe for some unleavened bread. You can make it really good. It has no leavening, which means it doesn't rise, you know, no baking soda, no yeast, no baking powder, stuff like that. So it's going to be flat. Leavening, and during this time, represents sin. So we don't want to have any of that. That's all part of this too, where you have to get all the leavening out of your house during the season. So if you have some old bread or some stuff with yeast in it, you know, you start to prepare. Like when you know it's coming, you quit buying that stuff so you don't have to waste. If not, use grace, take it out, put it out in the garage, put it somewhere else. Just do something, get rid of it. But the more I feel like you honor the Most High, you'll feel, I feel that you'll get more of a desire to honor the Most High and follow Him in the way that you should during these days. Because, I mean, it's getting real out here. And the closest thing that we can do, or the best thing we can do to show our reverence for the Most High, is really try to obey His word the best we can when we're outside of our land. So you're going to need bitter herbs. I usually use parsley. It's bitter. You're going to need unleavened bread and some lamb. So you eat all that in reverence to the Passover. You can read the scriptures. You can read Exodus 12. You can give testimonies. You can get excited. Like, I'm really excited about this year's Passover because I just know the pressure that's out there, and to know that that the death angel and all that, just the resemblance or the reflecting upon the death angel and how Israel was delivered from the death angel to kill all the firstborn children, male children. That's just awesome. And I think that's applicable today as well. Just thinking about how much is coming against us and how it can pass over us as the children of Israel. And those who are clinging to the children of Israel and trying to follow the Most High the best they can to also observe this day. So you go through that. Now, whether or not you do communion, that's going to be something that I think that you would have to do individually and kind of determine if that's something that you might want to do. If so, I would recommend getting a kosher wine. You can find those at places like Trader Joe's, certain places. Mogan David is a brand. You know, I'm not here to endorse that much stuff, but just for example, if you don't know where to go find it, or if you go to your local LQ, just ask them, you know, where's your kosher wine? They might have a bottle or two. So you go through that, and you can do your communion with the unleavened bread and some wine. You know, enjoy the feast. Enjoy the Lord's Passover. It's a solemn assembly. You know, you don't have to, it's not about turning up, you know, getting all excited. Well, you might see some stuff on YouTube that might throw you off a little bit. But have fun with the family, you know. If you have something that you may want to watch or just kind of chill out together, you can do that as well. But the main reason why I'm turning this camera on right now, oh wait, I think I said it. Yeah, I think I told you I bought this I went and got this lamb. I was so excited, thought I had it already. Had it all knocked out, had a good price. and got it back and saw it was halal. I was like, man. So I have to really, go search out some lamb now. But I was at the Costco, man, and the Costco didn't do me right. So maybe some Costco's will have different lamb, but you want to check. You'll see a little circle with some Arabic writing on there and stuff like that. So, like I said, Exodus chapter 12. Read through it. Enjoy the land, the Lord's, the Most High's Passover.